back to another great girls episode of Undressed with Paul and Patrice and Little Snow White 90210. That bitch is sleeping.
Hello, Undressed bitches! We are celebrating Pride Month! So many fun things happening. I want to introduce our guest today. We love him. He's great. We've known him for a couple years now. We met him a couple years back. He's really fun, really sweet.
We knew him back in the day when he wasn't as popular and famous as he is now.
Now this bitch has won a Critics' Choice Award, but
That's
he's
right.
in Politu Boutique. We have Fernando Carsa from Acapulco.
From Acapulco! But via USA.
Yes.
Acapulco, the TV show.
The TV show.
Acapulco, the TV show.
On
I've never
Apple,
actually
right?
been to the real Acapulco, by the way.
What?
Fun fact.
We haven't either.
Fun fact. Never actually
Bitch, I've been to Acapulco. What do you mean you haven't been to Acapulco?
Oh, well, that's
I've been.
Why don't we
That
talk
was my
about-
other husband.
Well, why don't we talk about how you've been to Acapulco and I haven't?
Yeah. But yeah, on Apple TV Plus.
Never been to Acapulco.
I've never been.
Why?
I've never been. Well, because I'm from Mexico. I lived there for the first 15 years of my life.
Is Acapulco in Mexico?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So why didn't you go?
Where in Mexico are you from?
I'm from Colima, which is the second smallest state in the whole country. It's
Oh.
so small that if you want to see it in a map, you have to zoom in. You can't just like see it.
Oh, it's like a dot.
Oh, basically.
That's where I was born. I mean, in Kuwait, like a dot.
What region is it in, Fernando? So we know, because I don't know.
So it's like towards, I would say, the best way that I describe
Yeah.
it is if you go to the center of the country and you just drop down,
Yep.
you'll find it. So we touch the Pacific Ocean.
Oh.
So we have beaches there, so that's why I don't need to go to
Oh,
Acapulco.
nice.
But I also couldn't afford it.
Are
That's what
the-
I was getting to.
Are the beaches pretty?
Yes, but they're
Okay.
not, they're pretty as in like, they're naturally beautiful.
Yeah.
We don't have a lot, well, we
Like
do
resorts and...
We do in one specific beach, but like we have more than just that one, so.
Don't worry, we'll just come to your compound. I'm sure you've got one.
Compound.
Isn't there a whole family compound there?
No, but I did buy my childhood home last year.
You
I
did?
did. That's my first like big boy purchase. Yeah, I bought the home that, you know, I went home after the hospital when I was born.
Where is this?
the
In
city?
Colima?
Yeah.
Is it beachfront?
No,
Oh.
it's like in the middle of the city in the capital of the state.
Oh.
So who's living there? Are you renting it out?
Right now, an uncle has like his car shop there.
You were born in a car
No,
shop?
it was a house, and then
Yeah.
eventually someone else lived there, and then it became a restaurant, and then it became a car shop. And I don't know what's gonna be there yet. We're still waiting to see,
Yeah.
but it's in a very kind of like an area that's starting to become very popular in the city. So there's opportunity to open a business. My long dream is to eventually have a performing arts academy, but that's not where we can start right now.
That's fun.
Yeah.
That would be fun.
That's
I could
very
totally see you doing that, though.
I would love it.
Yeah, I could totally see
I would
that.
love it.
So Colima, is it on the Gulf side or the Pacific or the
Pacific.
ocean side? So it's on the same side as Cancun, but up.
Yes, down.
Oh, down. It's
Yeah.
below Cancun.
Yeah, because Cancun is like.
Up, down, side to side. I'm not sure. I'm
wow.
lost.
So is that
you know
tropical?
Guadalajara or Jalisco?
Yeah, horse.
We're right next to it.
Okay.
I think that was a way better explanation. I should
Jalisco. Okay, yeah. You know where Jalisco is.
I
You
know
know
I...
Puerto Vallarta?
Yes.
Yes.
We're right next door.
Yes.
Oh! I still
Oh
don't
my
know.
And your family is all here now.
Oh my God.
And your whole
Yes,
family's
except
here.
my sister.
Oh,
Your
why did you-
sister's not
okay.
there.
Yes. Okay. so
She's
this is-
there.
She's in Colima. She's
Okay.
not here with us in the U.S.
Oh, she's standing security at the gate at your
She's taking care
mansion.
of the house.
Gates of the compound.
Yeah.
No, basically, I mean, my sister, she's not a blood-related sister. She's my mom's niece.
Okay.
She lost her mom when she was 7 years old, and then she moved in with my mom. So she grew up as a sister. So
Got it.
when we were able to get our green cards to come into the U.S. legally, she's not my parents' daughter.
Right.
So she wasn't part of the group that was able to come into the country.
And how many siblings do you have?
Well, that one. And
Wait a minute. You said you got a green card and you legally then came here?
Yes.
Who does that anymore? You could just cross the street.
No, girl. No.
cross
Not
the
anymore.
street.
I don't do that. I'm not brave enough. I'm not brave enough.
Didn't
I'm-
You didn't take any of those tunnels or
you have
whatever?
But you have citizenship, right? You
Now I do. Now I
You
do. But I started with a green card.
You did.
Oh, did you marry for a citizenship too? I
No,
love
I
this
took-
story.
I took the test.
Oh
You
my
you
God.
have to take a
For
test.
it. Yeah, you guys didn't know about this?
No.
Where's the American flag?
I'm a white boy from Orange County. How do I know this?
That's true. Well, basically, when you apply for your citizenship,
Yeah.
first of all, it's like $800.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Is that a lot of money?
Well, before I was doing TV and film, it is a
My
lot of
shoes
money.
are more expensive than the test.
No, this was prior to Acapulco.
Don't listen to
This is
him.
prior to the industry, but basically, you do a test where you have to learn 100 questions.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Yes.
Happy Pride Month. No, you have to do a test. It's 100 questions. So
Okay.
they only ask you 10, but you have to learn all
100.
100 of them.
And
You
what
know,
are like? What's I've never even heard of this. What are the
like
questions
they ask
like?
you
Who's the president of the United States of America?
it's like history, civics questions. So like, what is the meaning of like the stars and the stripes and the flag? What are the colors? What are the original 13
What are the
colonies?
meaning of the stars and the
So
stripes?
it's the
and the
original. So
flag?
it's the states is the number of stars, and then the stripes is the 13 original colonies.
So how many stars do we have?
It's
50?
50.
I thought we have 52 because don't we have 52 states?
We have Hawaii and somebody else.
Oh, that counts 50. Hawaii
Yeah, I
and
think
Puerto
that
Rico.
makes up for the 50.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Did you pass this with flying colors or did you
I
fail?
did. Because the thing is, they start asking you the questions.
Yeah.
So if you hit 6 right questions,
Yeah.
they stop right there.
Oh.
And if you're like messing up, they give you up to 10. So once I hit 6, I was good to go.
And you do it here in
Yes,
the
in
U.S.
Los Angeles.
Okay.
I would have just had sex with the
Wow.
person. I would
Oh
have been
my
like,
God.
honey,
You probably would
honey,
A lot of things would have been easier, but you know.
honey,
I was 20 at the
just
time.
take us to the room. Where do we go to sign up for this?
How old were you when you came to the U.S.?
I was 15.
And how was that?
Wow.
Growing up in Mexico and then coming here.
You know, it's funny because I love Mexico, and this is not me talking shit, but
Right.
it's a very different lifestyle in
Sure.
the sense that like sometimes hard work doesn't get rewarded because with connections and things like that, you can do a lot. Unfortunately, you know.
Right.
Wait a minute. Is he talking about my life right now?
Yeah,
Because
pretty much.
hard work does not get you anywhere here either.
No, it's hard. It's like in Mexico, it's like there's just unfortunately, and again, not talking. I love my country, but
Right.
there's some corruption and stuff like that in the systems.
No.
Is he talking about my life and LA?
Did you not watch the TV? Did you not watch the series Griselda? On
Oh my
Netflix?
God, I know. But you know, even it was hard for me because I was a very hard worker. I've always knew that I wanted to be a performer, but I was
Wow.
never being rewarded.
Right.
Even though I was working very, very hard. And then once I moved to the U.S., I started seeing that like I could get scholarships to be able to afford college and like win competitions, and like my actual hard work and talent was paying off.
Nice.
Which in Mexico wasn't really happening.
Yeah.
The fact that there were opportunities
Yeah,
here that you could
exactly.
take advantage of.
Your whole family moved here, right? So why did your
Yes.
parents decide to come to the U.S.?
So we initially got our green cards because my mom's sister requested us to have the green cards. Like she did it for all her siblings, their
Okay.
spouses and children.
Nice.
And when they approved our green cards, my parents were like, well, you know, your mom and I, we have our entire lives made up. Like we have a home, my dad was 58, I think. No, my
Oh.
mom was 48. My
Okay.
dad was 57, something along those lines.
Okay.
They had their life completely,
Right.
you know,
Like
settled.
they've been in Mexico,
Their
they're
whole
fine.
lives,
That's
yeah,
like,
they
where
were
do I
fine.
want to go? I don't need to go.
Exactly. And they were like, but if you guys want to like take a chance, we'll do it
Let's
for you.
go.
So they sold everything, and we started all the way from zero.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's why 800s at the time was a lot of money.
But you know what?
It's a lot of money
It's
today,
still
too. It's still a lot of money.
How amazing is that your parents love their kids so much that they just like your
Wait, how
family.
many kids?
So there's only 2 of us.
Oh.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Boys
but,
or a boy or a girl?
We're both boys.
Both
and then
boys, okay.
my adopted sister, she's the oldest, but she's in her 40s already. So like,
Oh.
there's 18 years between me and her. So
And then
it's
your brother,
different.
is he in the industry or no?
No.
He's an accountant.
My parents were actors.
They were.
They were theater
They
actors in Mexico. Yes.
were.
My brother's like really good with like crafts and arts and visual stuff.
Okay.
But he doesn't like do that for a living or anything. It's more like a hobby.
Okay.
But no, I'm the only one in the industry.
So are you the
Wow.
older brother?
I'm the youngest.
You're the
Younger.
younger
I'm the
brother.
baby,
You're
yeah.
the baby.
Oh, you're spoiled then.
No.
What?
I feel like when you grow up in being super responsible and
Yeah.
stuff like that, you were never really spoiled.
You signed up for the wrong family. You need to go find your right family because I think you were misplaced.
No.
But do your parents speak English?
No.
They don't.
No.
His parents, they don't speak English.
They don't speak.
No.
They're not
So
watching
they're still
Britney
old
Spears.
School, Old school Spanish.
Oh my God.
wow.
You know what's funny?
Yeah.
My dad actually sat to watch a Britney Spears concert for the very first time back in 2020 during the pandemic.
Really?
And after he finished it, like he just found it on the TV on YouTube randomly. He's like, "Oh, I finally get it. Why you like her?" And I'm like, "So long. What do you mean?"
Oh my God.
Yeah.
So you came here at 15, and then when did the acting bug hit you?
Well, the acting bug hit me since I was 3.
Oh, so you've always been doing
Yeah,
it.
I've been
Theater,
training since
okay.
I was 7 in Mexico.
Okay.
That's where all the like hard work that wasn't paying off was happening from 17.
Right.
Sorry, from 7 to 14.
Okay.
And then in 15 I came here, so I just continued my training in high school, then went to school for musical theater. Actually, got
Oh, wow.
my degree in that.
This is, I mean, being on Acapulco, that's your first acting role.
Is it your first?
Yeah, 6 months after graduating college.
First one.
It's a crazy banana
So
story.
for
Crazy
you,
banana, whatever.
Yeah.
for you to be able to have all that gift and talent that you were exercising in Mexico, and then all of a sudden you end up in LA, and then here's this random role
Yeah.
that
How did you find Acapulco? Did you have an agent?
I had a manager at the time. So
Okay.
my managers found me through, I graduated in 2020.
Okay.
So everything had to be online. So they somehow found
COVID,
me.
right? So yeah.
And they found me through my school's website,
Okay.
and they started sending me out on things. This was my very third audition, and I booked it.
That's amazing.
It was crazy.
Wow.
It was crazy.
What was the sides like? Or like what was the audition process like? And what did you have to learn?
I just learned actually not that long ago that I'm the one that has had the easiest time auditioning.
wow.
Because they didn't. What was really hard about my character
Yeah.
is that he was written to be a person of a bigger body, but they were looking in Mexico and they couldn't find someone who spoke English well enough, and then they were looking in the U.S. and they couldn't find anyone who spoke Spanish well enough.
Right.
So because I'm able to master both,
Dual, yes.
it worked, and then he just like the comedy worked as well. Like I do pride myself on being a very comedic person. So it just happened to work, but my whole audition, like I auditioned in the beginning of December, got my first call back at the beginning of January, and I had booked the show by the last week of January. There were people that were in like a
Wow.
callback process for like 3 months, almost 4. I wasn't one of those. And I think I was the very first person to get cast.
Really?
Out of the entire.
I was in
the
line.
entire
I
cast,
was
you were the
still
first?
waiting in line to try to get a part. I was still in
Tell
line.
you?
No, they haven't called me back yet. I'm still waiting for the
Okay,
fucking
Paul.
phone
Let's
to
not
call.
talk about your acting career because he
I
cannot.
wanna talk about your
He
acting
cannot learn
career.
lines.
Oh, it's hard.
He cannot
It's hard.
learn lines. Okay, 2 lines. 2 lines.
What are the lines?
We did a
I
show.
still can't remember.
Oh my God.
can't remember.
The lines.
It's
That's
very-
Cole, one of Skinner's boys. I know the fucking lines.
Skinner's men. or
No,
boys.
one of
I know,
Skinner's
I know.
boys. We
You
did
know-
a show called Emergence 2028, and I was cast as I'm a gay arms dealer, and then they cast Snow White along me, and we went to one of the parties or screenings, and the showrunner saw him, and they're like, "Oh, we want to put him on the show to be your sidekick."
All I did was walk into the room, girl. That was my audition.
But he couldn't
That was
remember-
my audition.
But he couldn't remember 2 fucking lines.
Waiting in
2
line
lines.
was going to take
Oh
too
my
long. I decided to just crash the party instead.
Oh my God.
But then they wanted me to do 2 lines, and I said, "Okay, 2 lines. How much work is this? 2 lines?" I couldn't freaking remember,
All
and they
day
wanted to give me
long.
more.
We're on
I had
set,
to tell
and
them.
you can't remember the lines.
I had to tell them no more lines. I can't remember these 2.
Oh my
What is it about trying to memorize a line that I can't bring myself to being able to identify with the words, and they're so simple
Because
but I can't remember.
You have a lot of dialogue on that
Yeah,
show. How
and
do
we
you
also-
remember all
we
that?
and
film
in
in
Spanish and in English.
Yeah.
And we film in 10 weeks. That's what a lot of people don't know.
You do that whole
The whole show
season
is
in 10 weeks?
Yeah. And we're working on like 2 episodes or 4 episodes at a
So
time.
you have more than one crew taping at the same time.
Sometimes we do have a second camera who goes
Yeah,
to
you've
film
got
like a
other
second
stuff.
unit?
You
Yeah.
got a
Mhm.
second unit.
Yeah,
There's
second
Wow.
times.
no way.
We move very, very fast.
You do?
Very, very fast. And once the train starts going at the beginning of the season, it doesn't stop for 10 weeks, and then you blink and it's over.
How many episodes do you film a week? Like 2?
So,
Or it just varies?
because it's technically 2 because we're doing 2 at a time.
Yeah.
But we have 10 days per every 2 episodes. So 5
Got
days
it.
per episode.
And do you shoot them in order or no?
Sometimes, not all the time. Like
okay.
the first season, we filmed. It's so weird. We did 1 because it was a pilot, and then 2 and 3.
Yep.
4 and 5, then 6 by itself, then 10 and 9, then 7 and 8. And then this past season, we did 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 10 and 9. No, in 7 and 8, yes.
Okay, that's a lot easier than the soap opera. He just came off of.
I do wardrobe.
Yeah.
I do wardrobe for about 52 characters on a soap opera.
So a soap opera is called
my
The Bay.
God.
It's an Emmy-winning soap opera. It's on Peacock
Yeah.
and Popstar, and he just did the lead costume design for
I'm the
season
lead costume
9.
designer. I've done a lot of different TV shows.
But let me tell
obviously,
you,
Yeah.
and it was all out of
That's so
order.
bad.
it's all out of order.
14,
It's episode
16
1, then
hours.
5, then 3, then
Yes.
6, then 8, then 9. I'm like, what the fuck?
The
I've never done
continuity,
one.
the sequences,
No.
you know, the belts, the necklace.
See, and learning lines for that, now that's more challenging.
And none of the actors know what they're wearing at any given time. He has, thank God, he does all the continuity because they're so confused
Yeah.
because they shoot it out of order all the time.
Well,
It's very
yours is
confusing.
pretty easy because you got wardrobe. I mean, you've got
You have one
uniforms.
outfit.
You have uniforms.
I get a little more this season. I like to
But
brag.
you understand what I'm saying? You guys have uniforms. So
Yes,
it's a little bit easier.
Yeah.
Because you know what your character's uniform is.
Yeah.
You have it tailored. You have it made.
Yeah.
Then it's already set, and you have duplicates of it so that you're able to then recycle them through. So that's fine. But then when you're wearing different outfits and different sequences and different series, and then it's morning and nighttime, you guys don't have that.
No.
They have it in the other one. It's pretty intense.
How many?
And
How
they
many?
shoot in a month.
How many wardrobe? How many costumes do you have of the same like shorts and T-shirt?
So I have, when I was in the laundry room,
Yeah.
and then I transitioned into the pool area.
pool area, yeah.
I had 3 per uniform.
Okay.
Which, by the way, fun fact, every season I've ripped my pants in some sort of capacity
Why?
or my shirt. My character is very physical. This 3rd season, they finally made me pants that are more like a stretch.
Yeah.
But the first season, I ripped my pants because I was very nervous the first time that I had to kiss the girl that plays my girlfriend.
Yeah.
So I tripped and I ripped the pants. And then the second season, just because of how much I moved.
You mean in real life you were nervous about kissing the girl?
Yes.
Was that your very first
No.
kiss of a girl?
No, but it was my first kiss on camera.
Oh, on
And
camera.
The entire crew and the entire cast was on Video Village.
Oh, just because they wanted to witness this momentous occasion?
Yes. And
Aw.
then I
Fernando's
Yeah.
kissing a girl.
A woman.
He may like it.
That's hilarious.
I will say, my co-star Carolina, who plays my girlfriend, I think she's the only, and I told her this, she might be the only woman who could turn me straight.
Can I tell you, when we met her,
She's
beautiful.
Yeah, she doesn't look shit.
They
like,
make
Carol,
her
I'm so
look
sorry.
so
They make her look
dowdy
like such
and not very
a-
pretty on camera.
I think she
She's
still
hot.
looks really beautiful, but they don't. This 3rd season, they changed. She moves to the reception.
To the reception
Yeah.
area.
And like you get to see a little more of her figure, which she's beautiful.
She's a beautiful
gorgeous.
girl.
She's gorgeous.
Yeah. And she lives in Mexico, right?
She's all over the place.
Okay.
Right now she's in New York.
The one thing I learned
Yeah,
about
she's
the
really-
cast is everybody was so nice, and they
Yeah.
all really like each other. They
I-
just
And you all get
like
along,
each
right?
other.
We all get along.
Yeah.
People don't believe us. Like I mean, this is my first project, so sometimes it's hard for me to believe
Right.
the whole like stories of like casts don't get along because that has
No,
been my
everybody does get along.
experience.
Like even on the shows that I've done, even being in wardrobe, the cast gets along. The cast may not get along with wardrobe, or they don't get along with like
Like
the
other
other units and stuff
departments.
departments.
No, but a
But
lot of
they
casts.
all-
A lot
it's
of
so
casts.
professional.
No, Paul. A lot of casts don't get along. Okay, Housewives, example. New Jersey Housewives.
That's not a cast.
They don't
Those
even
are
know.
bitches.
They don't even know how they're going to continue the show because they all hate each other, and none of them want to film with each other.
No, that's
Yeah.
not a cast.
But I mean, they also.
That's a
That's
paycheck,
what they-
girl.
That's what I'm
That's a
saying. That's
paycheck.
the job, isn't it?
Yeah, they're there to be able to.
I mean, I have heard horror stories of
Yeah.
and I've experienced things in other projects of like some people are just not as welcoming.
yeah.
Right.
So who sits in the trailer and doesn't want to come out until it's their call
In
time?
my show,
Yes.
nobody.
Nobody, really?
Because you guys are at the beach.
Well, that too. But like we hang out so much.
Your
like,
day off. You're not even on a day off. You're
I
at the
don't really
beach.
have a day.
Yeah.
No,
But I imagine they're taking this whole cast, they're picking you up, and they're sticking you in another country, in another hotel. I'm sure you're all like together all the time. You eat together, like you go to breakfast, like you're always together,
Literally.
right?
It's like
Except
summer camp.
Except
Yeah.
he did mention that the extras were at a different location.
Well, okay.
Because he's in,
Wait a
in
minute. Wait
the
a minute.
primo
So the
A-class.
So the extras are at the Mexicano Motel
Yeah.
60.
Motel 60.
No!
That's hooked up to a trailer
No,
that's
they-
been traveling.
As far as I'm concerned, they're in good hands. Like, they're
Okay.
good.
Oh, yeah,
but
of course.
our
But when you're
hotel-
having filet mignon, they're having what?
Oh, I
Chopped
don't know.
liver.
No, I mean, here's the thing.
Yeah.
Mijo, tell me, Mijo!
Here's the thing. We
Yeah.
also have a huge crew. So in our hotel, it's us
Yeah.
plus the crew. That's why the extras are in a separate hotel.
And are you?
Yeah, but that hotel's like a 400-room hotel.
Yes, but there's like 400 of us.
Oh, it's that big of a
It's
crew?
a huge crew. It's insane.
400 person
There's like
crew?
like when you count everybody, there's like 400.
So wait, do you have your own room?
I do.
Do you have a suite? Wait, do you have a
Wait,
suite?
wait! I want to know who's
We're
visiting.
three on the cold shit, bitch.
Who's visiting whose room in the middle of the night, girl? That's what I want to know.
Well,
Where's the activity at?
I'll hold on. I need to word this properly because I almost said something that I was gonna create a rumor. My room, it's a very social place.
Yeah.
Because I buy the snacks and I have the HDMI cable.
So the
but-
porn's in your room.
Wait a minute. Nobody has an HDMI cable?
Yes!
In my
Yes!
all of my rooms. Not just
Yes!
Nobody brings an HDMI cable? That's funny.
None that I know of. Like we're always watching movies in my room. I mean,
That's
I also
nice.
have the snacks, but
Yeah.
I have one of the largest rooms, so that's another reason why.
So we.
Oh, wait a minute, bitch. Why do you get the largest room?
Not the largest one of the.
But why one of the largest?
Because he's
I'm number
upgraded.
three.
He's number 3 on the call sheet.
He's
Okay, who
number
is the
3.
biggest room?
Well,
the main
I've never
character.
seen it. No, I think it might be Eugenio, who's like the older Max.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
like,
Yeah, the
Yeah.
main character.
you're right, the main character.
Yeah.
But,
I mean, it's his story.
it's and his show,
Yeah.
because he's executive producer. But I'm guessing he gets like a presidential suite.
Okay.
Yeah. Is he even the whole time there?
No, he comes in the
Because
last
he
2
only
weeks.
comes in and does his part
Yeah.
and then leaves because he's shaking hands like the Presidente in Mexico.
He-
Walking up and down the streets and getting red carpet thrown at him
Good
at the
for him.
restaurant.
Oh my God, no, he
We
is
know!
so busy.
I know.
Oh, is that what it's called? Shaking hands and holding babies and
No, he's
working
huge
so
in
much.
Mexico.
No, and
Huge.
yeah, he's working
Yeah.
a lot. And he has his own production company. That's why like we all love him so much because he's like at the level that we all wish to be one day.
Yeah.
yeah.
But he's like
but he's a
also
very
very
sweet.
kind.
Yeah, he's a very nice.
That's
person.
He
nice.
is out of like the big celebrities that I've worked with because
Yeah.
I've been very lucky to work with really amazing people.
Yep.
He's like on my top
Name
3.
some. Name 'em.
Well, Diego Boneta. You guys know who Diego Boneta
Yeah.
is? Him.
Of
Okay.
course.
Paul's like, I don't know.
Well, my cast, there's a lot of like big Mexican and Latin American stars. Like Jaime Camille, who was in Jane the Virgin.
Oh, yeah.
He's in this season of the show.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yep.
But I would say, I mean, no shade to everyone that I've worked with is very lovely. I've been very lucky. But the one that has been the most grounded and like I look up to the most in the way that he treats people, it's definitely Eugenio.
That's nice. That's really nice.
Eugenio and Jessica Collins.
Yeah, she's such
I
a
guess when
sweetheart.
you're real rich and famous, you just don't have to pretend no more.
I mean, a lot of people don't pretend no more.
I know. They
don't
know.
give a. Can I curse here?
Yes.
Yeah.
They don't give a fuck.
Yeah, we know. We know.
Yeah.
Do you stay at the same hotel they film at?
Yes.
You do?
Yes.
Yeah.
I didn't.
They paint the whole
wondered
hotel
about that.
just for the show and then
Yeah.
paint it back to gray or ivory or beige.
That's so crazy.
It's a big
Afterward.
commitment. It's a big
But why
investment.
You
Yeah.
would think that they would leave that as a
You know, I
symbol
think-
Because it's so
of-
pretty as the
Yeah.
painted color.
I think this season they did.
It was
they
the
did.
Ritz Carlton, I think. It's which
what?
hotel?
Okay, I
The
have to
West.
Yeah, the Win,
West-
right? The Win?
No, West.
Oh, Westin.
I didn't say it.
No,
so
the
technically I'm not
Westin,
in trouble.
Westin, right?
Westin,
Westin,
yeah.
yeah.
It's the Westin Hotel. Yeah,
I
yeah.
think this time around they did leave it pink.
Yeah.
Because I just think it's so beautiful to have
Yeah.
that color there.
But here's the thing: what a lot of people know is they don't paint. Okay, I'm gonna give you guys some drama. You guys
Do
want
it.
some
We hear the drama.
drama? The first season hotel is not the same.
That's
as
not the
second
same
season.
hotel
right?
as this
Yeah.
hotel.
Most people don't know that.
We do.
We lost the hotel. I don't know how to. It's like something happened.
Yeah,
We lost the
yeah.
hotel. So they actually had to build a replica of that hotel's lobby in like an open space in Puerto Vallarta. In like a
Interesting.
big
Oh,
parking
so
lot.
like a studio.
Yes,
Like
basically.
to
Okay.
create the
Yes.
studio space so it
But it's like a
mimics that
genuine,
one.
genuine building that they built down there.
Yeah.
Oh, so they could use it for future
So they
seasons,
can-
obviously.
Exactly.
Okay.
And
Interesting.
so that's why the hotel that we currently film at,
Yeah.
the front of the hotel is not painted.
Oh.
It's just regular color, and then the half.
Oh,
that is
really?
The
red,
other half is
it's
on the other
pink.
side.
Yeah, I would think they would
That's
do the
why
whole
you're.
thing. like
That's
that.
why he's always coming in the back gate. You know, you see him walking through the back gate.
No, my love,
The
he's
little
coming
lever.
through.
Yes,
The
yes.
help comes through the
Yes,
back.
the help. He's one of the help.
I will say
We don't see Jessica Collins coming through the back gate.
No. Jessica deserves everything.
I love it.
She deserves to come in a helicopter and be dropped in the middle.
She's such a sweetheart.
She is.
She's actually
Yeah.
coming on the show.
Yeah.
So
Oh, is she
a
really?
Yeah, she's gonna come on. Yeah.
You
We've
guys,
known her
she's
for
the
years.
Best. She's
Yeah,
the
she's
best.
sweet.
She's a sweetheart.
She's my fairy godmother. I like to call her. A lot of the things that I've learned about the industry have been through her.
Okay.
And about like just working professionally and being a good actor
Yep.
and a good person.
What was the first big purchase after you knew you were getting a second?
His childhood house.
Well, that was not the big one. For
Oh.
me.
Oh, girl, tell me about the Lambo.
him.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. Every single car that I've had in my life, I've paid for one way or another.
Okay.
Well, you want to tell us how some of the other ones were purchased?
Oh, Jesus.
Hard work and dedication.
Is that what it's called? Girl, hard work and dedication.
Oh.
Which corner are you at? I'm so there.
Well, you know what's funny about
Can
you
I
saying-
take some of the runoffs?
Wait, no, it's funny that you mentioned what corner was I at because my first job here in the U.S. was working at my uncle's taqueria. And I had to put on a poncho and a sombrero and go out with
At
little
the
signs.
corner?
Yes,
Flipping
I
signs?
can flip.
Can you flip the signs?
No.
Oh.
I would just play Britney in my headphones and like shake it, and people would honk at me. So I did work at a corner.
Oh, my God.
Good job.
That's how I did.
Look at where it got you. Look at
That's
where it got
hilarious.
Period.
So your first big purchase
Was my car.
Your car.
I got a Lexus GX 460. I think that's what it's called.
The electric?
1921.
No, not
It's
electric.
not
Not
electric.
electric,
No,
okay.
but that was like my.
you. No, he's
Okay.
from Mexico. He knows how to get gas.
Oh my god.
You tap into somebody else's gas tank, and then you,
And it's true. You were saying you,
I did.
and you were saying you
My
still
dad had a
have.
garage, so I knew how to do it.
Oh my god.
He does, but oh my God, I don't even.
If we ever
I
run
don't
out of
even
gas,
know this.
You know what to
I'm
do?
like, I'm gonna stick that. I'm gonna
Oh
stick
my
that.
God.
If we ever run out of
pipe in
gas, and this is a true story because I always run out of gas,
runs out of
and
gas.
he gets so mad at
He
me
runs out of gas. How do you run out of
all
gas
the
in LA?
time.
How do
I
you
always
run
have to
out of
call.
gas in LA when there's a gas station at every
corner.
1 feet?
Yeah.
Because I have Mercedes roadside assistance, and they will just come bring me.
But it's like the 30 minutes that you gotta wait for them to bring you gas.
That's the richest shit I've heard in my life. And I've heard a lot of bullshit. That was the richest so far.
he,
Bougie bitch over here.
I'm a little bougie. He gets so mad at me because I always run out of gas. Always.
And they just come and bring it to you?
They bring me gas.
They bring
I
you
do
gas.
roadside.
You guys are so busy. You don't have time to wait for road assistance. What the hell?
Oh no, he's working in the car. He doesn't give a shit.
You're like stalling in the
Yes, that's me. You remember you in the poncho days? I'm still doing the sweatshop shit.
Oh my
I'm still in my sweatshop.
That's funny.
hilarious.
I
It is. It is
I married
funny.
American. You see what
Oh
that
my
gets
God.
You know what it is? Because when the light
Marry
comes
a
on,
foreigner.
the light comes on, and it's gonna, and then I'm like, oh, I got a 50-mile reserve. I can just go.
It's only 20 miles, never 50.
They always lie. The thing always lies. Trust me.
I know. He yells at me all the time
Yeah.
for it. It's insane.
He goes, the light didn't come on. I go, the light's been dinging at you.
You're like the car literally stopped.
Yeah.
I do not pay attention. I'm really bad.
He goes, there's
at that.
something wrong with this
I'm
car.
really
Call
bad
the
at
dealer, get another one.
My mom was always like, as soon as your what's it called?
Halfway?
Tank
You're
or-
halfway, fill it up.
Uh,
And
Oh,
I'm
God,
not
no, we
great
can't
at
be
it,
that.
but
no.
I'm terrible with
No,
it.
we drive until the car has to be pushed.
Oh my
And
God.
then we're like, oh, maybe we'll pull over.
That's so stereotypical for us being gay.
But we don't
We're not afraid of our cars.
And so
And
here's
the
my
funny
pet
thing is-
peeve, though. Here's my pet peeve.
What's your pet peeve?
I will drive 5 hours for a cheaper gas. I don't care. I swear to God.
It is the
I
worst.
will drive around to find.
He literally
Put
will.
on your gas, buddy. I want to see
He
where the gas
literally
station is.
will.
This is
And then
why-
if we go to the Gas Buddy gas, on the app, the Gas Buddy, and the gas is wrong, He gets mad at me. He goes, "Oh, it's the wrong price. We got to go somewhere else."
Take me to the next one. I refuse. I can't explain
Oh
it.
my god.
It's like parking.
He won't.
I refuse to pay
And he's
for
calling
parking.
me a bougie bitch.
I know.
I refuse to pay for parking, and I refuse to pay extra for gas.
Oh my god.
I wish these were my issues in life.
And you know what I do? As we're driving by, I'm like, oh, remember this place. If we ever drive by here, this is the gas station. We need to
Oh
stop
my
at.
god, like writing it down,
Yeah.
putting a pin on it.
And the other thing, Fernando, which is so crazy,
Oh my
I
God.
swear this is true. We get gas every week, once a week, and we still can't fucking remember what side of the
side of
tank
the gas tank
tank is on
Do
the
you know
car.
the trick that the board tells you?
What's the board?
do you mean?
Like the what do you call it? Like
The dashboard?
Dashboard.
It,
How?
it tells
Yeah,
us?
so basically, you know.
Oh my God, we should ask our bitch. What side is the gas? I'm gonna do that.
I just say, "Hey, Mercedes, bitch, tell me this," and she
Oh
talks.
my God, I'm gonna tell this bitch.
Okay, so literally, where the little the measuring thing.
Yeah.
I don't know.
The
The meter.
measuring thing.
The
The meter,
yeah.
thank you. The meter for the gas.
Yeah.
There's a little symbol of the gas that tells you this is your gas meter. The little, like, it looks like a gas tank.
The light.
Yes.
That thingy, but it's in white. It will have an arrow. Wherever the arrow is pointing at,
We don't have an arrow.
everyone has an arrow.
We do have an
don't-
arrow, and I don't even know what the fuck that means. I thought it meant like west or east.
No,
No, we don't
the
have
side
an
that
arrow.
everything is on.
I want to go to the car right now. Can we take this podcast outside?
I was straight till I was 19, so you know.
Wait a minute. There's an arrow?
Yeah, it tells
Well,
you
ours
what's
is on
happening.
gay, so it's probably going on our way.
It's every time. We were in the gas station the other day. He pulls in the wrong side. I go, "Babe, it's on the other side
I
of the
will
car."
say, they should do that.
Especially when you get a rental. How do you remember? Then you go back to your old car. I don't know.
They
And
should
then
do
if
it
you
on
have
the same
multiple
side.
cars, then how
They
do you
should,
know?
right?
Yeah, every car should be on the driver's side.
It's so confusing.
Why do they not do
Is
that?
yours on the driver's
so
side?
Mine is on the driver's side.
I think ours is on the driver's side.
No, I think ours is
You
on
don't
the
know.
We don't
passenger
know.
side.
Can
I
tell
already
you?
forgot.
Okay, let me tell you. We're in Hawaii.
Oh god.
We're in Hawaii on vacation.
Yeah.
This was the funniest shit you've ever heard. So we're in Hawaii. We run out of gas.
Okay.
We have a Jeep convertible.
Yeah.
So we park the car. We push it a little bit to get into the gas
This
station.
is insane.
So we get into the gas station. So we're just pushing it. I'm like, we're in Hawaii. Who
Yeah.
gives a shit? You just like tap it a little bit. It'll go right through. I mean, it's a light car. So we push it into the
Yeah.
gas station. For 30 minutes, we looked for the gas tank.
We couldn't find it. We couldn't find
There
out where the
was
tank
no gas
was.
tank. It's not on the outside of the car.
What do you mean?
It's behind. So it's behind the license plate.
In the back of the
You gotta
car.
open it to find this little thing.
We looked
And this was
everywhere
the
for
new
that
car.
fucking license.
Do you
for that
realize
gas
that
tank.
people kept looking at us walking around the car
For 30 minutes.
for 30 minutes, walking around, and they thought we were gonna get gas and leave, and we look cute.
They're honking
And
at
we're like,
us. They're
I'm like, I don't know what's going on. I'm like, I go,
Wasn't it
"Where's
the mechanic that finally told us where it was?
Yeah.
Jesus
They come
Christ.
over and they open it for us. I'm like, no fucking way. It was hiding. It was totally
my
hiding.
God.
I died laughing. I sat on the floor laughing so hard that I've never had this experience in my life.
But
I
who
thought,
puts a gas tank in
yeah,
the
behind
middle of
yeah,
the back
who
of the
does
car?
that?
It's already hard to find.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Yes,
Right?
for 30 minutes we died laughing.
And in a
Everywhere.
foreign place.
Yes.
Out of all places.
We're in Hawaii. I
Oh
mean,
my god.
It was crazy. Have you been to Hawaii?
No.
Oh, it's amazing.
it's not like Acapulco.
It's amazing. It hasn't been to Acapulco. Oh my God.
I've been to the fake one.
Oh, the fake Acapulco.
They gave me a taste of it a little
Do
bit.
they film any of the scenes in Acapulco of the exterior stuff? Anything?
No.
Nothing.
Everything is in Puerto Vallarta.
That's hilarious.
People complain about that. I'm like, bitch, can you go to Howard's? You think the Titanic was actually filmed where it happened?
No,
What the
Mexico,
fuck?
right?
It was filmed in Mexico. I'm like, it's called production costs. Like, fucking leave it alone.
I remember that.
You know what? I want to come. I want to come when you're taping.
Come.
That'd be fun.
Yeah,
I
you should
totally.
come.
I want to come when you're taping.
We should go, because also Puerto Vallarta is really fun.
We go to Puerto Vallarta all the time.
Yeah.
So yeah.
No, but I want to
Well,
come when you're taping.
That would be fun.
I'll let you know if we get
So
a
book our next trip when they're booked for
Can I
season
be
4.
your assistant?
Will you do it for free?
Yeah.
Okay, because we're not there yet, so. we're not at that level yet, baby.
No,
Oh
I'll
my
do it for free.
God.
I'll come over.
Oh jeez.
I'll press out your pants. Wardrobe doesn't have to do
No,
it.
wardrobe.
They can do it.
I
You
do
wanna
want to
go
give
there?
you
Just knew to
I
really
do
well.
want to give you one of my pet peeves about this season 3 of Acapulco.
I knew it.
I love the fucking show. I gotta say, before we even met you, we watched season 1, and
Yeah.
then we met you after.
And then we fell in love with him.
Yeah, I mean, we met.
We didn't even know you
about
were
to film the
on
second
it.
one.
Yeah.
Yes, yep. And I loved the show. Found it by accident, actually,
Yeah.
which was really funny. Loved it.
You know how I found it?
You're so pink and you're like there.
No.
How do you find it? Yeah.
I picked my pictures.
Yeah.
I liked the picture.
Yeah. He
And then I
loved the
clicked
picture.
on it.
Yep.
The Pink Hotel, I'm telling you.
Yes. What was really funny is because our show's on Prime Video down and out in Beverly Hills, and they had told us they were also releasing to Apple.
Oh, yeah.
And so our show is also on Apple.
That's
It's
what
not
we're
produced by
looking
Apple, but you know
Yeah.
that you can release other stuff there. So that's how we found Acapulco, because we were looking for Gown and Out, and all these
And then
pictures
we
came
saw-
up.
Oh my
And in
God.
Acapulco, and he's
Yeah.
like, "Oh, this looks so
Here's the
good."
picture.
So we
had
started
the most
watching it.
colorful, poster there.
Yeah, so we
Yeah.
started watching it,
Yeah.
and we
Yeah.
loved it. But my biggest pet peeve with season 3 is that
No habla español, está
90%
hombrero.
of it is in fucking Spanish.
Mucho
And
español.
my husband does not read the
Español.
subtitles,
How do
so
you say-
guess who has to read the
How do you
subtitles?
say read?
Leer.
Hermoso no tiene el...
No puede leer.
No puede reír.
Sí.
No. Él puede
Sí.
reír.
Am I saying
But
sí or no?
Yo no puede reír.
Tú no puedes leer.
Tú
Yo
no puedes.
Tú no quieres leer.
Whatever they're saying.
No, I know how to read, but I just don't
No,
know.
you don't want to.
I don't want to.
You're saying you don't know to.
I don't know to. So,
Okay.
either one. He has to read for me.
Yes.
Oh my
Did
God.
you ever watch
That's why he hates
Squid
it.
Game on Netflix?
Yeah.
I had to translate the whole fucking show for
They
him
didn't
because
dub
the
it?
while thing was in Korean.
Oh. They don't have
They
a dub
eventually
version?
dubbed
They
it, but
eventually-
not in the first when it first
The
came
very
out.
first time.
We loved
See,
it.
and I love watching things in their, like, if they're from, like, foreign language.
Yeah.
I love watching in their original language.
So if you'll watch it in Spanish then.
So how did
not
you-
fully into because it's dubbed fully into Spanish? No, I just watched the
No, but like
original version.
a Spanish show comes out, you'll watch it in Spanish.
Yeah.
You won't dub. You won't.
But if
change
it's
the-
a French show,
okay.
like there's
You'll
this
watch
one-
it in French?
Yeah, there's
Oh.
this, Call My Agent, for instance, on Netflix. I think it's a French
Oh, I
show.
love that
It's a French
show.
I watch it in the
Yes.
original language and I read the subtitles.
Yes.
But see, you puedo read. I puedo no read.
So why?
That's funny.
But my pet peeve is, Fernando, you would think in season 3 they would make it more mainstream and open it up and then dub it, but they're not. Why?
Well, because I think, especially with season 3, there was a lot of push. Well, part of like story-wise,
Yeah.
there's a lot of more personal moments in season 3. and
So
then-
many. You kissed a girl.
No, season 1.
Oh,
2 and
shit.
3. I kiss a girl in every season.
Yes.
But
When are you going to come out on the show?
never,
That's what we're wondering.
never.
They're never going to bring Memo
I have a story
out.
about that if you guys want to know the story.
Yes.
I actually talked to the producers. This was after the first season air.
Yep.
They had a conversation. The showrunner and one of the writers had a conversation with me. That's what it was. After the first season, a lot of people were DMing me, and they were like, "Why is Memo not gay?" Because the first season ends with me meeting my girlfriend.
Right.
We were hoping he was gay. We were hoping he was gay. So they were like, "Do you want to make him gay?" And I told them, "Here's the thing. We can make it if you want to. Like,
Right.
I don't care. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
I would happily."
You can
represent
be a
myself.
mermaid. Who cares?
Yes, like it was. I
Where's
didn't
my
have a problem.
paycheck?
Right. I'm like, just give me another season.
Yeah.
No, but it's not that I had a problem with him being gay. However,
Mm-hmm.
we knew that the second season storyline, a huge part of the whole season, was the story of Sarah.
You and the girlfriend, right?
No,
Yeah.
Sarah, Maximo's sister, who's a lesbian, and she.
Oh,
her
that's
matches-
right. That's right.
I forgot about that.
forgot about her.
lesbian.
That's right.
Yeah, there's a bunch of lesbians there.
Yeah, I totally
you're
forgot
right.
about that.
But
You're right.
and
She ran
told them-
away and everything.
Yep.
And
Yes,
Mama
it was
so
it was a
mad.
heavy storyline, and the thing about it is like, I felt like usually when it comes to lesbians,
Yeah.
representation, it's still always catered to men. Like it's always sexual and hypersexualized and blah blah blah.
Yep.
And women fucking each other and stuff like that. And I thought it was really important to showcase two teenagers just falling in love and. Being able to give that because our show is very family oriented and
Sure.
to be able to give that space to
Sure.
representation for lesbians. So I told them, I know that I'm in more episodes,
Right.
and if we make Memo gay, it has to become a thing. Like there's gonna be the coming out and the
Of
dating
course.
someone and the da da da. And I told them I don't want to pull away from the lesbian storyline.
Right. But you could still do it in season 5 or 4.
Well,
I
Because you
think.
haven't watched the third one, I can't.
Wait,
That's
wait,
why. You'll
wait.
see. I don't want to spoil it.
Okay, I will.
Wait,
Okay.
let me tell you.
We have,
And
now I
you
gotta
watch
finish
the second
watching.
one?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
We know that I have a child.
I know. That's what I was going to ask you next. In the future, you have a son.
Yes.
Yes,
He's-
but that
I
doesn't
think
matter.
multiple,
But that doesn't matter because gay people have kids all the time,
No,
and they
but-
come out later on in life.
Let me tell you, he's
I know.
so smart that he's trying to write himself in for a long time.
For 10
He
seasons.
doesn't want to write himself out.
Oh, here's the thing. No, but then this was another thing. I also told them that if we kept Memo as a straight character, I'm from Mexico, machismo culture and all this stuff.
Yeah.
It was really important for me to be able to showcase a man who wasn't allowed to be connected to his feminine side and to his emotional intelligence.
Oh.
And I was like, that's a big message for people in Latin America. Because
Sure.
I have a lot of friends who, for my whole life,
Everybody's gay in Mexico.
But you know what you think? But you know what I like? I have to say, Fernando, what I do like about your character Memo and you as an actor is there's all the time you see a gay character on TV and it's always a fucking straight person playing a gay person and it drives me
And
nuts.
they're flamboyant.
And but it drives,
They
but
try
then
to be.
but then I love the fact that you are playing straight on the show. But
Yeah.
I do think Memo should come out.
A lot of people do. A lot of
I
people
really
do.
do. You
Your
think they will
hips-
bring him out? or
Your
no?
hips move, girl. Let me tell you, when you're
course.
walking.
Wait, but they didn't show a partner for you in season 2.
I think he's
Yeah.
gonna
They
get
showed a
together.
female?
Lorena and I spent
He's
the
gonna-
whole season ends with Lorena coming back into my arms.
He's gonna get.
Oh,
Let me
that's
tell
right.
you, he's gonna get together with the other pool boy.
Oh, the skinny. Oh, he's
Wait,
hilarious.
You always have to watch season 3 because everything you want to
Well,
happen
we're
is gonna
trying
be
to.
ruined.
It's very-
Okay, we have to
It's
finish
very
watching it.
Because I will say, someone had pitched an idea once that
Yeah.
in the second season, like if we had make Memo gay,
Yep.
in the second season, we see them in present time. We see Maximo and Memo in the present time, and we see the kid.
Yeah.
And then someone.
And he looks like him.
Yeah. You played him,
Oh, I
right?
played
You
him.
played him.
I played my own kid.
You played him. Remember?
Oh, that's right.
And he's a total opposite from my character.
Yeah,
has,
yes,
but someone had pitched that you hear, "Honey, dinner's ready," and then it would be Hector, the other pool guy. coming out of the
I
kitchen.
love that.
But then Hector gets his own storyline this season.
Oh,
so
okay.
here's the thing:
Okay.
if Memo had been straight,
Yeah.
the girl who plays my girlfriend probably would have been out of a job, and we don't want that.
Yeah.
And the storyline that's happening with Hector.
Yeah, but that would have been-
Okay, so right now we just watched the episode of Mother's Day. So what
Yes.
episode
Mother's
number are
Day.
we in season
2.
2? Oh, fuck. That means I got 8 more episodes of
Yeah.
translation.
Ay, caramba.
I'm sorry.
Adios.
But it's a
míos.
great story. It's
a
really
great story.
fun.
It's a great-
It really
it's
is.
a great- and I mean, the reason why I speak a lot of Spanish, it's because there's so many intimate moments,
Mm-hmm.
and in Mexico we would speak in Spanish, even if we're
Well,
working
you know,
with
our
us, or- yeah.
you know, the whole
That's why.
storyline is from How to Be a Latin Lover, How to Find a Latin Lover.
loosely inspired.
Yes.
They changed a lot of things.
Yeah, yeah.
Friends,
Yes.
we know so many people that were on that in the
production?
movie.
Renee
yeah.
Taylor.
Oh my
So
God!
they
He's
were-
been down for
Yes.
Renee Taylor.
Yeah.
She's been on our TV show. Like every
You guys should bring some of
years,
those
yeah.
characters back
Yeah.
into play.
That
Oh
would be
my
fun.
God! Can I be honest? Because that movie had so many big stars.
Yeah.
Salma Hayek, all that stuff.
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
yes, yes.
I don't think that there are the points of their career where they can take a small role in our show.
Yeah, yeah. I get
I
it.
think that's part of the problem because the show is really like ensemble
The
oriented.
dynamic
Yeah.
of everybody.
So
yeah.
if anyone else comes in, it would be very small roles. And I think people are
Wait,
past that point.
I have an idea.
Oh God. Here we
I
go.
want to be cast as an extra, lounging.
Well, at least you
there
won't have to.
around
At least
the
you won't have to learn
pool.
lines.
And I can be in the extra. I can be in like.
You want to lay on the pool?
Why not? I can be there for 10
You have
days.
a whole look. You have a whole look that we
Yeah.
require for
Hilarious.
others. You both do. You guys should come.
Why
We
don't
will,
we do
we
it
will,
for
we
10
totally
days
will.
and we'll be working?
That'll be fun.
Oh my God! If you guys come, I'll ask them if they can put you as extras. And
I would
put a
totally
scene
do
with
that.
me.
That'd be fun.
Yeah.
We'll totally do it.
I'd be
Yeah.
like,
Let's do
oh,
it. Let's do
here's
it.
that bitch again.
You can be like that bitch is up. Okay.
Seriously, I would do it. I would do it for 10 days being an extra.
That'd be fun.
Living at the Motel 6 down the street. But I'll be hanging out with you in your
I will
room.
say-
we don't have to stay with the extra stay, right? We could book a
Yes.
suite at the Ritz.
Yes.
Okay, good.
Or you can come stay with me.
Oh,
Yeah, we can
even
stay
better.
with them.
It's a big room.
We'll bring our own HDMI cord.
And your own snacks because the rest are for the cast.
Yes, we'll bring
funny.
snacks.
Paul's favorite.
There's a
part of
Costco
it-
down the street there.
There's a store right in front of us. So.
Yeah, that's hilarious. Rising Star Award. You just won Critics' Choice Award.
Is this
Rising Star
exciting
Award.
for you?
It's
For kids Elvis if she had
Oh
to.
my God, that I would never do. I would never my kid Britney.
So I'm excited for you because Paul is going to do your Armenian coffee reading now, the coffee cup grinds. The way this works is he's been doing this since he was a child.
Okay.
He's going to now look into your cup and read the grounds of what he sees. Some might be good, some might be bad. We have tissues here if you need them.
Okay. I need to read my show the way you read this.
He will. He reads it. He's accurate.
Let me tell you.
Spot on.
Obviously, I know that you don't have a boyfriend.
Okay.
Obviously, I know that that's meaningful to you to have, but it's not a priority in your life.
Oh.
I've talked so much about that lately. That's so weird. Okay.
We had no idea.
It's not a priority.
No.
Wow.
It's not something that you're yearning for, not yet.
No.
It's not, I mean, sure, it's nice to have a boyfriend. I think you'd rather have a good friend or a companion right now in order for you to be able to feel connected, but it's not intimacy that you're searching with another person that you'd like to see through. That's for sure.
That's accurate?
That's accurate. I've literally talked to my friends because about a year and a half ago, I was very desperate to have a boyfriend.
Yeah.
And right now, I'm in a place where I'm like, there's just so many other amazing things happening in my life that like,
Yep.
I was so like hopeful and waiting for it that I was not enjoying what was actually happening. So I tried to release that and focus on what's actually going on.
Yeah.
And when it's ready to happen, it'll happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have a couple of trips coming up.
Bitch. Okay, continue.
He's like, how do you know
I
this?
literally have a flight next Tuesday. Okay, continue. Sorry.
One of these trips is going to pan out to something that you, beyond your wildest dreams, in a way that you're going to gain something totally different than you expected from the trip.
Oh.
Okay. And
Where
that
you
could be
go?
good or bad or just like good.
No, it's all good.
Okay, good.
Where are you going?
So first I'm going to Washington, D.C.
Okay.
And then...
What are we doing in Washington?
Washington,
Taking over the
D.C.
White House?
Wait, no, just kidding. I can't because I'm not a natural citizen. But basically, I'm going with a nonprofit organization called the Creative Coalition. And we're going there to create awareness, raise awareness.
Where's the next trip?
Okay, so then after that, I'm doing a small role in a movie, and I'm going to Syracuse, New York.
Oh, what's the
And
movie?
actually, I don't think I'm allowed to say.
Okay. Well, whatever it
But it's
is.
for Hulu, so I'm really, really excited.
Yay!
Yeah, I'm really excited. So yeah, I'm going to New York, and
Okay.
I'm gonna spend most of the time in Syracuse, but I am gonna take some days to go to the city, like Manhattan.
Oh,
and
fun.
maybe see some Broadway. We'll see.
Nice.
I mean, I know you're waiting for a contract. And that contract is going to be exciting for you because it's also going to put you in a different place.
Wow.
Okay. That is true.
I mean,
Wow.
the fact that, you know, what you've been doing is remarkable. Every single person that does it, I think, is a beautiful thing because you have the opportunity to be able to exercise what your passion is and what your love is. But the fact that you're doing it so well and you're doing it in the right context by preserving your integrity and doing it in that manner is going to get you really, really far.
I love that.
I love that too.
The one thing
Yes.
in your heart, though, you're so swelled up that you have. It's at the bottom.
Oh.
What do I have? My heart is at the bottom. Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I am going through like personal life stuff. Like I'm just going through a lot right now, so it's hard.
It seems like the challenges that you think you're faced with and the things that you want to do are getting harder to be able to navigate. And things that you knew before to let go of are becoming difficult to deal with.
Your mouth has dropped to the floor, so this is obviously.
This is accurate. This is accurate.
The cup never lies.
Oh my god.
insane, right? It's crazy.
But do you see? Do you see that?
Uh-huh.
Do you see the heart at the bottom?
Uh-huh.
Wow.
You see it.
Yeah.
And
Oh my god, wait. Can I when you put it at an angle, what the hell?
yeah.
Yeah.
So
Your cup.
I can. And you drank from it. Patrick's side,
Yeah.
which means
I'm like, what do you do to me, Patrick?
Everybody puts their lips on me.
you're trying to figure something out. And that figuring out is the struggle you're having, trying to say how you're going to set forth.
Holy fucking shit. That's pretty fucking accurate.
Can you tell us?
No. Well, I'll say this.
Do you want me to say it?
No. Actually say it. I want to see if it's accurate.
It's accurate.
Okay, well, for me,
Yes.
I'm in the process of like learning to set boundaries and stuff like that, but setting boundaries
Yes.
just because of like the way that I was raised and the culture that I come from, it comes with consequences,
Sure.
and changes that a lot of people aren't used to.
Right.
So I'm in a process right now where I have to set some boundaries in order to preserve my mental and emotional health.
Okay.
But that's going to bring a lot of change and a lot of struggle with personal relationships because it's a change, it's a switch, and things are just going to be shaken up a little bit.
In your family?
Yeah.
Do they know you're going to move?
They do.
Okay.
But they also know that we all know that that's going to bring new challenges for everybody.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
There's also a friend that you are hesitating with that you don't want. It's almost as if
There is someone that I'm trying to cut off slowly, but
yes, they
How the fuck does he know this?
they could be a friend, but you don't know how that friendship could be realized anymore because you're not able to feel moving forward the same way you did prior.
This podcast is brought to you by Herdat Media and American Media Television. Executive producers are Patrick Simpson, Paula Tu, and Pat Safford. Produced by Jordan Hill and Sarah Silikuma. Shooting and editing by Jordan Hill. Music and theme song, Undressed, written and performed by Lionel Cohen, courtesy of DNA Productions. Artwork by Dominique Demetz. And hosted by Paula Tu, Patrick Simpson, and Little Snow White 90210. Remember to follow at Paula Tu and at Patrick Simpson and at Snow White 90210 and watch Gown and Out in Beverly Hills on Prime Video. And don't forget to rate, review, and subscribe to this podcast so you never miss an episode.